Praise God. Careful.
Praise be.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
I think my dog joined a pack of wild animals. I found a mauled deer near the spot he got lost.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them, and I'm not the only one. They've been wreaking havoc around Simine, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simine mad. But you're telling me an ordinary mutt joined up with them?
Well, I'll have to go and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
Okay, thanks. Where it? Wait. Where is it? All the way back to Nomad's camp, okay. What else?
Well then, does the best forester in the land have some problems I could help him with?
Henry, you buffoon! I'm not the best in the land, but I'm in these parts, though. Know why? Because I'm the only one here. Well, apart from Varel, that is.
So you don't have any problems?
As it happens, there is something. Recently, my supplies have been running out quickly for some reason. And you know how much I like a drink when I'm taking a break on the bench behind my house.
I don't, actually. I thought the time you spent up that tree was an exception.
On the contrary. So, I need to top up my supplies. Run along to Troskovitz for a bottle or two for me. Take this coin here.
And what would you like to drink, gamekeeper of Ostatek?
I call it the poacher's hideout. Mix a goblet of mead with wine, add a bit of saffron.
I've never heard of this poacher's hideout brew before.
Hold on! Poachers! I need help with poachers, the bastards. They think they can turn the woods into their own territory, but they won't get the better of me. I'll send you after them. You're hard as nails, you are. What's more, I'll give you a decent reward for getting rid of them vermin.
That sounds better.
I hope I can
so I
take
don't
them
forget.
out
Hand
quietly.
back the coin I gave you for the booze.
But there's some things I need before I go after the poachers. I have to get my gear fixed up and so on. Think of yourself as my...
You're a schemer, lad. But you haven't told me if you'll actually do it or not.
I'll help you with the poachers. The hunters will become the prey.
That's the stuff. They should be trembling already.
Tell me where I can find the poachers then, so I can pounce straight on them.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, not hacked to pieces. So don't butcher them.
Okay. Knockout them.
Well, if you want it done without killing, I'll try it without killing.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do just that. I've had enough of hearing, "They're all dead, Vostatek," and then finding out the smart arse spent the whole day in the tavern instead. So if you do kill a poacher, I want proof.
No gutting, you said. So that's settled.
Look, let's get to the point. We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond and the forests around it. That's where game's becoming scarce.
Can I count on your help?
Ha, you bet. We'll divide it up into patches and make a noose no poacher will escape.
Patches? What do you mean?
I'll take the area around the gamekeeper's lodge, say. Maybe some poachers get the idea it's darkest under a candlestick. My helpers will search the smaller woods, and you take the rest. With those young legs of yours, you'll comb the forest nice and quick.
Aye, right. I get it. That's the best idea you could come up with, eh?
Aye, Henry.
Where should I look?
I already told you to try looking around Rock Tower to the west. It's easy to find because
Okay,
it's a small
I'll
wood cottage.
check the map.
Otherwise, it's nothing but... And someone like me who...
I don't have the best memory. We made camp there the first time we came to Trotsky region.
So you can be reminiscing there. Have a swim. It's a nice clean pond. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching.
Okay.
Let's say I go into the forest and come across some bloke. What then?
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. You have to be certain, right? The Rock Tower poacher, say. He tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I won't be trudging round the pond at those times.
So the best thing would be to catch him in his camp?
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides, bones, meat. He
I
won't
see.
be able to talk his way out of that. Them poachers have also started using signs to mark their hunting grounds. They bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them? Since I've got a few samples. They're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to. Take a look so you know what to watch out for.
Okay.
Where should I take the poacher? To you?
To the Troskovitz bailiff, even though he's a bit, well... Look, it would be just like him...
Okay,
well,
okay.
and not...
I
I know
understand.
him.
I'll be off.
Good luck. I hope that is it.
You can count on me.
Alright. Where is it? All the way. Oh, it's actually not far from MUTT. So, probably right after MUTT, I will go to Poacher. Okay. Need to throw away few things. Okay, let's fast travel. Can I fast travel? I can. Two. No time to waste. Okay, where to next? Yes, I'm facing the right direction. That my fast. Okay, let me save first. Before this wolf pack. What?
What? Mutt,
Oh
come
boy.
here. Good boy, good boy.
It's not good, boys. I like his glasses. Very fitting. Come on.
Get it.
Okay. Alt X. Need to help my dog. Ow. No. I hit first. Nice. 1 second, Mutt. Have a job to do. This is the boss. Probably. No. Where is Scarface? This one? Oh, this one. No unique loot. What is this? One second. What the hell? Hair meat. That's all. Nothing else. Okay, let's talk, boy.
You little flea-ridden furball. Where have you been? What's that? Those wolves have turned you wild. Ah, I'm glad nothing happened to you. I was worried about you. Seriously, there wasn't a moment I didn't think about you. Oh, come here, you cute little monster. So, tell me, did you like it over there? Did you meet a pretty she-wolf over there? Oh, I'm just playing around. But did you miss me at least? What? You didn't? Did you forget about me? Ah, so you're just kidding me, eh? Do you want to go back there? Or are you going to stay with me? I'm glad to hear that. So, we'll get down to work then, eh? There are a lot of things we must do. I think that's enough. It's great to see each other again. I agree. Said like a true knight.
Okay. We are done here. Actually, let's go to bathing spot to clean ourselves. This looks like a bandit.
What the fuck is it?
Mercenary.
What are you doing here?
Searching for treasure.
I was being serious.
What do you mean? I've got this here treasure map, and I'm looking for gold.
Oh, don't be shy. Let me see it.
And why would I do that? So you can pinch it?
I only want to help. I know these parts.
Well, you could be right. Fuck it.
Nice.
Here, take a look.
Okay.
So what's it gonna be? So, what's it gonna be?
This one.
I'll get you! Christ! I'm hit!
Are you done? Wait. Someone. Okay, this way. Why my horse doesn't want to go fast? Who is chasing me? No one is chasing me.
Could this be a poacher's workplace? Then the owner might not be far away.
Cool. Looks like my rabbit is broken. Rabbit icon. You this way. Yeah.
There's a camp here. What will that fella over there tell me about it?
Let's see.
You looking for a...
Nice camp. The hides and all that. Gamekeeper Vostatek sent me to find a poacher who's hunting around here.
Sir, have mercy on me. I can explain everything. I have a family to feed, only we're not doing well and we scarcely have a bite to eat. I was desperate. So I came here to poach. Please, sir, spare me.
Crikey, that was easy. So you confess you've been hunting here,
A bit here and there.
but you know poaching's a crime. Couldn't you...
I couldn't think of any...
I'm sure you know poaching is forbidden. So why'd you do it?
I was left with no other option, sir. Ever since this band of robbers has been marauding here, we can barely make ends meet. They got no scruples. They take whatever they can get their hand, and there ain't nothing left for us. Besides, Lord von Bergov, God bless him, he got his hands full with them, and he ain't got time to put things to right in his... Ever since, we've been living hand to mouth.
Why are you here by Rock Tower Pond?
This camp, I've known the place since I was little. No one can see here from down below.
It didn't turn out to be such a perfect hideout, though. How long have you been hunting here?
Quite a while. Only, I haven't risked going out since I saw that ambush.
What ambush?
They attacked some company right nearby.
What company was attacked?
There was some gents riding through. They wasn't local. They camped down below. I could see them well. I suppose they was resting up before moving on. And then this band of robbers what's been marauding here, it was a massacre. Them gents was completely taken by surprise.
Oh, what was sus? I just understood it.
We were those men. It was us they ambushed.
Really? But I saw everyone being killed with my own 2 eyes.
I managed to get away, even though I was wounded.
I'm glad. Sorry about your comrades.
Nobody saw you?
No, I was hiding here. It's hard to see up here from below. I wanted to warn the company, but it was too late. And I just got myself killed as well.
Well, at least you got away in one piece. You haven't left here since then. You've been here the whole time.
Sir, when I saw what happened down below...
You didn't try to go home?
I was on my way home. Only then I heard armed men, so I came back fast and hid. I'm not going to risk my skin.
Fair enough. That's all I need to know. It's my job to catch a poacher, and you've confessed to poaching. So...
Sir, have mercy on me.
So, what do you propose then?
I do not want
I
to
can
arrest
tell
him.
you where to find deer nearby, places hardly nobody knows about. There's one spot here in the hills above Kerchak, and another in a small valley beyond Lower Samine Mill.
I don't know either of those places.
You see? That's a good reason to be merciful, isn't it?
Look, I'm acting on the gamekeeper's instructions, and he's going to want to know how I dealt with you.
What if you told him you didn't find nothing?
That might work. But you'd have to give up poaching. Because if you carry on with it, the gamekeeper will find out and he'll blame me. And if he puts pressure on me, I won't cover for you. I'd have nothing to gain from it.
All right, I won't poach anymore. What am I to do now?
Clear off.
All
If you
right.
stay here, the next time you're found, it'll be by someone who isn't so understanding. Do you want to leave your family with no provider? For poaching, you get the noose. Don't forget that.
You're right. There's no point staying in this region. You'll never see me here again. Farewell, you
Nice.
vagrant.
Sleep? No, I don't want to sleep. Anything what you left for me? Okay. Actually, yes. The answer is yes. Oh, okay. Knock knock.
Needs to simmer a bit more. Blessing.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Samine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Samine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of sulfur.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. these white crystals for a minute. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw
What
carcasses
the
into.
hell?
What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from
Of
some
course.
Stratego farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not? You look like a...
Okay, okay. We'll meet. What?
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to...
Do I have it? Okay.
Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services, and if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Of
Don't
course.
worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys, nice and early?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get this over with then.
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care.
Okay.
Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Bane? Aesop? Got it all. Good.
Anything interesting? Okay. Nothing interesting. Oh,
Come on then. Get a move on.
yeah. Not from this side.
We've got a long journey ahead of us.
What
So
is
get
that
yourself
icon
comfortable so
in
you're...
my... This one.
Ours
Okay.
won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Not exactly. I'm not even from this region. I'm only doing some work for the miller.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere
Where are we going? Somewhere down here.
through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. So that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones. Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're
It's
acting
fine.
stubborn again. Now
Just
listen,
nice,
Henry.
cozy ride.
Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there, and
I'm actually was over here where I was very hard
necessarily.
lock.
So hop in there
on it.
and bring it to the wagon.
I will get back there later, maybe even now.
Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Oh, we are actually going in this farm. Okay. Okay, let's try again.
Ugh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Can I switch? Yes, I can.
No idea what you're on about. Hey,
Put that carcass down and get over here. You hear me?
Okay.
What's going on, Ignatius?
I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
Okay.
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and
Oops.
show up on time. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's
Definitely.
go, fellas. Maybe...
What now?
That's right.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on, and let's go.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Hello?
That was just a kind of little favor for me.
This is probably
Now
next
we'll help
farm.
the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then
Two.
Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
Okay.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Hello. Hello.
I apologize.
It's fine. Weird housewife. Okay, here is pigs.
Ew. Is this really worth it?
I need a really good bath after this. One second, what is this? Source of infection. On J, up there.
But make sure you take care of it, yeah? I can't bear it much longer.
You ain't the only one. It's been bothering the Nabokov folks too. That'll all be over today.
God reward you for it.
Look what I have
God
for
don't
you.
reward me much, but I'll probably get something from the bailiff for hauling.
Well, I wish you and your help.
Let's check J.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Headshot. Come on. Oh, this one. What next? Back to the lady. But where is this deer? It should be dead.
If I leave, Ignatius will go without me.
You're not leaving? God damn it.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
Okay.
Good day.
Good one indeed.
Yeah. Ugh, and another.
So, what do you think, Dragonfly? How's he doing? What now?
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah. You'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
God damn it, dude. That's disgusting.
Baby, you're surely horsing around today.
Come on, dude. What's next?
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce.
I will
Don't
do
draw
what
too
must
much
be
attention
done.
to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and
Rabbit.
some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah!
Jesus Christ, dudes.
Yeah! Yeah!
Greetings.
Hello.
Lazy bones.
Need to sneak in, right? I can walk around this place.
My God, these...
Greetings. Do you need some...
I've heard you have a dog that's raising Cain around here.
If he's caused you any damage, take it up with...
I'm just curious what kind of...
Well, if he ran away, no one would shed a tear, that's for sure. But he'll kick the bucket sooner or later, the way Visar trains him.
Does he torment him?
You said it, not me. And stop distracting me. Take care now.
Nothing's
And
changed
go
then,
and
eh?
watch after this.
Glad to hear it.
My God! You're all covered in blood.
I hear you have some wild dog here.
What? You're the wild dog, you. If you're another of them bastards trying to steal him or poison him, you'd better make yourself...
My respect.
Okay.
Good day.
I really need to wash myself. I can't see where I can do this. Oh, right here.
You mangy mutt. Call that beast to heel.
Hungry beast.
Nice. Okay. Where is this dog? Oh, right here.
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
How I know?
Barking. He's coming from over there.
Okay. All right.
What are you doing here, Henry?
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The gravedigger wants me to poison that dog.
Jesus! And are you going to do it?
Well, what else can I do? You're the one who sent me to Ignatius. You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed half the houses in the county.
Shit. It's all gone sour.
This is all I have left to do before he takes me to the saltpeter pit.
And couldn't you find the pit without that? Just take a look at that poor creature. I'd like to keep him in place of my poor dead sniffer.
You surely know how to pick 'em. Your poor creature is terrorizing the whole area.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zinnek and I were here last, I saw how old Visaric treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy.
Okay.
You'll like it in the lair.
I like the outcome.
I'm sorry.
It's done.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? How? I hope you didn't go soft after wasting your time talking to Visar.
He told he does like. I will not gonna lie to him.
I set the dog free. He didn't deserve to die.
For fuck's sake, didn't deserve to die? We were supposed to get rid of him, because that's just what he deserves.
Bonnie from the mill came and took the dog before we got to him.
Well, fuck
I don't
me.
care for
How much
reputation.
more is that girl going to steal before she has enough?
Oh, she'll take better care of him than Bayside
In
did.
this case.
All he needs is to be fed properly, and he won't be dangerous anymore.
I surely fucking hope not, because if he runs off and ravages something or someone again, then we didn't help at all. Let's go before...
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy, slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. I'll just tell Crazel where you have it. I don't know if he'll take something away. Maybe he'll just make his own pit according to your design.
Now that would be a great honor.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I can't say I'm all that satisfied with your help, but I don't want you to think old Ignatius is an ungrateful bastard, so I have something here for you. Although, to tell the truth, you didn't much grow on me.
I don't care.
Well, that's a shame. Because I thought you were a pretty good fella. In fact, I'm actually kind of fond of you in a way.
If you're trying to come out smelling of roses now, don't bother. Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it.
Ooh, nice. Let me check. Is this good for stealth? Let me see. This one. It's really good for stealth. Much better. Not much, but better.
I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feat of it.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
So I can go. Okay, I'm actually journal. Yeah, let's do. How far? Pretty far. Let's do these two first, and then I'll come back to Miller. Let's travel. Okay. First, bad blood. Yes, talk to this dude. My charisma outfit on.
And the word was made flesh.
Hello,
and
who
dwelt
are you?
among 'em.
Look, I know relations between you and Bojena the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no...
I understand your bitterness. And I'm sorry about your son.
Bożena would certainly have saved him if she could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bożena came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud.
Your farmhands abducted her, and they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with Bożena on account of it.
Alright, let's try this one.
Listen, I know a thing or two about revenge. And believe me, sometimes you just have to say enough and turn the other cheek. Because otherwise, it will never end.
You know nothing. I can't simply...
Well, then do it on account of Pavlena. After all, she's not to blame for anything. But she's the one who's suffering most from your feud.
Christ almighty.
Nice.
You're talking like the parish priest. I'll send Bożena compensation. I never wanted anything to happen to her daughter, and she's the one who suffered most from that banishment. She can't have been more than 10 years old. I give my word that I won't do anything bad to them, and those two fools of Hans, they won't show up here again. And if they do, I'll haul them off to the bailiff myself.
I've already dealt with your Hans.
Oh. Good. Good. But my offer still stands. Bożena and Pavlena could return to the village.
Very well. It's about time this chain of vengeance was broken for good. Give me the money, and I'll take it to Bożena. But God alone knows whether she'll forgive you.
Thank you. It's time for us all to get on with our lives. I hope Bożena will understand that.
Nice. Next one is this one. Get a loot. In this building. I should wait until the night. Till the night. Yes, it's inside. And a lot of people roaming around.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Alright.
Jesus.
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends. His hands acted on their own accord. And he's sorry about it, mostly because of Roman and Pavlena.
What does that mean? That Pavlena can go to Troskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Yes.
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right. If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is safe.
I don't know what I'd do without her. We'll always be obliged to you, Henry. If you ever need anything, you know where to come. And you should at least keep half of Yakesh's coin.
That's all right, good wife. Pavlena will need it more. For her baby.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Henry, if Pavlena has a boy, I hope he'll be at least half as good as you. I'll tell him all about you one day. Thank you, Henry, for everything. Take care for now, Henry.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Praise God.
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the mill?
Not really.
Are you still organising fights?
Aye. Do you want to join? See you later, my friend.
Cool. Oh, yeah, I need to get the loot back.
It's got to be here.
What on earth are you doing here?
Nothing.
What's with that hole there?
What about it?
You've got a body in there, haven't you? Admit it.
I ain't got nothing in there.
Then what are you up to here?
Look, I mean no disrespect, but I ain't having the best of days. So, thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
Fine. But you're coming with me.
And why would I do that?
Because you look suspicious. You could be a poacher, or a killer. What do I know? I have to hand you over to the guards. They'll know what to do with you.
Hold on. Is this about the hole? That surely won't be necessary.
That depends on what the hole's for.
It's not for anything. It's an empty hole.
Finally I can see his face.
Alright. Fine. I'll explain. I'm Bolek.
Okay, Bolek.
And I'm Henry.
See, what I'm doing here is... How do I... Sakura. How to explain this? Well, it's just... The hand of God dragged me here to...
Alright.
To look for the... Holy Grail.
You're looking for the Holy Grail? Here, of all places?
Aye. It should be around here somewhere. Somewhere in the area.
Are you a complete lunatic? How the hell did you come up with such a crock of shit? Why here, of all places?
Because I met this old monk the other day. He wasn't entirely right in the head. He kept muttering to himself and looked the worse for wear. Not a pleasant sight, but I felt sorry for him. So I shared some wine and a piece of bacon with him, and he gave me a parchment with writing on it.
You can read?
Of course I can't read. I don't have time for that kind of tomfoolery. But I know a scribe over in Kuttenberg, and he read it to me. And what it said near knocked me on my arse.
Let me guess. Something about the Grail.
Aye! That filthy scrap of parchment described exactly where the chalice of Christ was hidden.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, not actually exactly. It was more like a bunch of verses, but it's a great clue.
Really? Do tell.
You think I'd let you in on it?
Okay.
I can keep you safe.
Okay.
You'll need protection when you find the Grail.
When I get my hands on the Grail, it will protect me. Don't you worry, my friend.
You bastard.
Maybe I can help you. Bones, holy relics, buried chests. Wouldn't be the first time I've ferreted something out.
You've found stuff like this before?
I sure have. I've got a knack for it. It's pretty much what I do.
Sakura. Maybe I really am missing something. Fine. The monk gives me this parchment and it says, "From 2 magical mountains, gazing to the heavens. Like a thirsty pilgrim I tread the trail. Across the verdant valley to Land's End. There shall I drink from the spring that will not suffer my breath to fail."
Let me see that parchment.
Here.
Hmm.
Can you make anything out of it?
It looks like it's been torn out of a book.
I hadn't thought of that.
Part of the rhyme might be missing. Or maybe there's a map to go with it.
Of course! A map! Why didn't I think of that?
Are you all right?
I might know who has the map. 1,000 thanks, Henry. You can keep that parchment. You've been a big help.
Well, good luck then.
So
Take
who
care,
can
sir.
have that map? Okay. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Okay, George and Michael. This is...
Why is this all...
How can I help you?
Greetings.
where did you say the lads who found the water goblin's treasure go swimming?
Near the pier.
I'm afraid I've got bad news. I found the lads, but they were dead. They drowned.
Christ almighty. I told them they should have returned those poor lads. Thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
What do you...
What's going on around here?
Nothing, if you look... Oh, gentle...
I've got that...
Incredible!
Oh.
Magnificent! Fascinating!
This is my
You
voice.
really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her.
Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life.
It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you want.
How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain?
Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this, and...
What's that you have there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... Hold it. Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny tits.
I like
a
it.
pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ, no!
The idiot broke the strings!
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but... Mate. Oh, best be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your mu-
Use it for... firewood.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what...
Praise the Lord.
Hey, why don't we all just simmer down? After all.
Yeah.
There you go. Now apologise nicely.
Alright, alright. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now what are we supposed to do? Without strings, it's just firewood, you know?
Our dreams are shattered. The rose-tinted skies of glory are obscured by dark clouds. We'll be toiling in filth till we breathe our last.
Farewell to Kuttenberg, farewell to you lovely city damsels.
We could replace those strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal. Henry himself is offering to lend a hand.
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
Vostatek? I know him. In fact, he owes me.
Really? Damn. Too
Oh,
bad he
nice.
doesn't owe us. Who knows what he'll charge me and Michael for the strings?
Sometimes the price is just too high to pay.
Especially when you ain't got a groschen to your name.
All right. I'll go and see what he's...
All praise and glory to you. May...
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Okay, where is he? Oh. Two quests right here. So let's go this way.